Alright, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Relentless Racing League. Tonight we got the Connor Darnell Designs Xfinity Series at the Glen on your screen. Round of 12 starting here tonight. Kicking off this round with 12 playoff drivers here at the Glen. And then next week we will be going to Atlanta. So a very interesting round. And one thing to note is the advantage you had for having all those playoff points in a regular season, they are gone. Here in Relentless, the playoff points with the regular season do not carry over into each round. It just makes your first round a little bit easier if you had it done playoff points. But here tonight, only 4 guys coming in with a playoff point. Those are stage wins, and that's Axon, Banks, Schaefer, and Stewart. Everybody else at 2,000 points, while they're at 2,001. And who knows, that 1 point for those guys might pay off. But, I mean, I truly feel those really are the top 4 guys really all season long. I know Banks and Schaefer struggled for a bit, but they've really starting to come to. Practice is coming to end. We'll go to qualifying here in a bit. I would maybe keep an eye on Penley. I know Penley had a pretty strong first round. Justin May, he had a decent first round too, but those were really 6 guys to keep an eye out on. Not saying no one else can make it to championship 4, but I would be shocked if those 6 were not among the 4. Or 4 of those 6 were not in the championship 4. So we got qualifying underway. 45 laps here tonight at Watkins, Glen. I gotta pull up the right screen. I heard fuel window is about 80, not 89. I went to the 89. 20-ish laps. That first stage track being at lap 20 should be interesting. Who tries to go the distance on fuel, and who maybe short pits it to get better track position to start the second stage. Me personally, with how important stage points are, especially with next week being at a super speedway style track, I think it would probably be of your best interest to get as many points here possible. But we might see some people maybe, outside the top 10 short pit coming to the green and white checkered flag for that stage break to get some track position to start that last stage. And me personally, I've always liked road courses just because you feel like you have more of the race in your hands. I can't say no caution. We will have a stage break for caution. A caution for stage break, there we go. But outside that one stage break caution, really the race is in your hands. Yeah, Gary Sackett was going to turn 1. What a save. Oh, he still saved it. That's off track though. That one count for Gary. But I'm trying to say, the race is more in your hands. Yeah, you're going to have a little bit of clutter to start the race and start the second stage. But once it gets spread out, it's really all about minimizing your mistakes, get into your rhythm, which is why I don't like stage breaks and cautions. You kind of get out of your rhythm and stuff like that. And once you make a mistake, it is really, really, really crucial that you just calm down, take a lap or 2, get that rhythm back before you start going at it. Because if you just start trying to drive like you were before, you're going to start making more and more mistakes. Or you'll have a tendency to make more and more mistakes. Currently watching Gary Sack. Justin Axon, the only winner we've had on road course this season, we've only had 1, was fastest in practice. Eric Schaefer wasn't too far behind him. So those 2 should be doing it out. Alyssa Peltier, she's coming back here tonight. I haven't seen her in a while. As I say it, Axon Peltier, P1 and 2. Schaefer, first lap might not have counted. No, he's on his first lap right now. Pretty Chestnut going P2 currently. Chad Wiggins P3. Wiggins was also quick in practice. And the one thing you'll see here tonight that won't really be a factor tomorrow night is tire wear. Or not tomorrow night, Wednesday night. Next gen, Cup cars, Nine out of 10 road courses you go to, it's just smart not to take tires because cold tires they're wicked loose on road courses. As Schaefer gets his first lap complete, we'll see what he's able to do here tonight for qualifying for his first lap. First lap for Schaefer, second quickest, 7/10 off. Just accident. No, did he go faster his second lap? No, he did not. He went 4/10 slower. Well, actually, Schaefer's out there going. Let's go on board here, Schaefer, for about a lap. Well, 3/4 of a lap. Pretty good P2 in his second lap. Once again, if you're watching, numbers in red are playoff drivers. So just up you guys at home, keep an eye on where the playoff drivers are running currently. Schaefer's second lap will not be quicker. Got Brandon Banks out there on his excuse me, second lap. Well, he got loose off of the final corner and into pit lane he goes. Brady Price, another playoff driver. He is on his first lap. Oh, he should have enough time to get them both in. We still got 4 minutes to go. How did that go? Oh, there it is. So Brady Price, lap 1, 17th quickest. And I'll say this, some of these guys that you see towards the bottom of the time chart, I want to count them out of this race for a solid finish. If they can find a comfortable race pace to where they can not make a ton of mistakes, they can mop up a couple spots. I know Tony Frey, I remember when I first started broadcasting, he would be like 12th, 13th quickest in the field, but by the end of the race, he was running top 5 almost every road course. Haven't seen too much of that in the next gen. I don't think the next gen's really fit Tony, but that's just kind of what I'm trying to get at is just minimize the mistakes, get a comfortable race pace going, and you can probably just mop up a solid top 10, shoot, maybe even a top 5 finish. Ooh, Brady's gonna get tied off of that corner. Oh, almost at the wall. Brady Price not able to better his time. And I think everyone's... Oh, some people need to click ready to race, but there's literally nobody on track. What do we got? A minute, 2 minutes left. Well, let's see if we can't get an interview done. Who is in chat? Not a lot of people. Oh, let's talk to. I don't know. I think we'll let the time run out. Alrighty. Time is running out. We'll go over official starting lineup. Looks like Justin Axon gonna get him a pole position here tonight. Get him a bonus point before the race even starts. I'm not gonna do point updates tonight. I'll try to keep that to playoff races just because it is a pain in the absolute butt to do. So we'll definitely have it going next week. The point updates as the race is going on. But let's go over official starting lineup. So you got Justin Axon getting that pole position. Pretty chestnut outside pole. Eric Schaefer, Chad Williams, row 2. Kevin Biggs, Alyssa Peltier Sharp, row 3. Evan Ludy, Nathan Penley, row 4. Scott Stewart, Brandon Banks, row 5. Tom Golker, Alan Grindle, row 6. Going on to row 7, Jason Hastings and Justin May. Sam Gordon, Brian Marshall, row 8. Row 9, William Peters, Brady Price, Stevie Hendricks, not racing. Gary Sack, row 11, Darren Cannon, Jeff Mellon, also not racing. Tony Frey, Michael Giberson, row 12. Jacoby Treat, Brandon No Money Hughes, row 13. And around the field in that 14th row, the 27 of Riley Barton. Oh, I thought my stuff glitched out. This season's not graded up yet. Yeah, and I can kind of agree with that in like, a personal standpoint. When I first started iRacing, I was oval this, oval that, racing ovals all the time. Didn't really touch a lot of road, but now that I race road a lot more than I race oval. I mean, before Speed Week, I've done 2 oval races this year compared to my 30 or 40 road races. It's really. I'm not gonna say it's not difficult because it is switching classes, but it's not as tough as people would think it is to go from, like, let's say an LMDH or GTP, whatever you want to call that car, to a Xfinity car. It's it's hard to explain like why it's not difficult, but it really isn't. Especially like if you were to go to, let's say, the new supercars for this, it's really not difficult because neither one of them have ABS. Pace car's rolling and we're not. Oh, there we go. But I've never really found it hard to go, like, let's say from like a GTP to LMP3 to an Next Gen. I've never found it difficult. I think a lot of that has to do. Most road courses, if you get the general idea on how the racing line works, you can kind of just adjust your racing or throttle point. And I think that's one of the biggest keys to road racing is understanding the racing line. Of course, yeah, like maximizing corner exits is huge too. But if you don't know the racing line, oh, what are you doing, Justin? Like the ideal racing line or how to approach a corner, you're gonna lose a lot of time on track. And also speaking of road racing, all you guys doing Bathurst this weekend, good luck. I heard it's supposed to rain, so not looking forward to that. You want to talk about a road course with little to no room for mistakes and rain? Oh, Bathurst is going to be so much fun. Not looking forward to it. But any of you guys participating in Bathurst this weekend, good luck to you guys. Road racing's good, yeah. Justin Axon looking to win both road course races this year. Ooh, those are loud. I think I'll turn that down. It's loud. I won't turn it down too much. Alrighty. Pace truck is ready to pull off pit lane. Green flag race will be underway here in the round of 12. 20 laps until the stage break. And then we're going to re-rack them up, go at it again. That's the only caution we're going to see here tonight. Pace truck can pull down pit lane. Justin Axon, Pretty Chessman, leads the green here at Watkins Glen for the round of 12. We are underway. Also forgot to mention this race is sponsored by Jacob Tree. I cannot get a logo made in time. It is the Glen 110. Early on, Eric Schaefer looking to put it inside. 3 wide entering turn 1. Schaefer coming out with the lead. Schaefer, though, swinging it way wide. That might be a pull out. Slayer comes Alyssa Peltier to the inside of Chestnut. Justin Axon, he's playing this smart. He knows we're going to get racy. Don't tear your stuff up here early on lap 1. Tuck in behind. Who is that? That's the 8 of Penley, I believe it is. They all go into the bus stop. Everyone keeping it going straight. If Penley in the wrong number. Oh, Peltier to the lead. Missed that pass. Was back there watching the battle with Penley and Justin. Peltier looking for a little bit of redemption. Some call it dirty racing, some call it hard racing. Peltier, heartbreak, last road course race at Sonoma. Looking for redemption, gonna lead lap 1 here tonight. As far as off tracks goes, I'm not seeing any off tracks or crashes here in lap 1. These guys doing a phenomenal job. Peltier, though, getting loose off the final corner. What a save! Peltier's leading the way. Oh, yeah, my track map up. Got some 2 wide racing further back. Got Sam Gordon looking to the inside of Jason Hastings. Couldn't quite get that done. Now Brady Price looking to the outside of Sam Gordon. Both playoff drivers right here. This is your battle for 16th. Brady able to get done. Here comes William Peterson, 86 to the inside. Left side, right, so whatever you want to call it. Yeah, wild moves indeed. Peltier, though, still leading the way. A second lead over Eric Schaefer. Battle on back here. We go back to the battle for the lead. Well, not really battle for the lead, just to the leader. And, oh, Jacob Treat is in pit lane. Riley Barton's off track. Not sure what happened to Jacob. Is that car beat to hell? Or did he... What happened? Did he just... Oh, he's having connection issues, I think. Oh, yeah, he is blinking bad. And now his car stopped. Pretty Chestnut able to go around Eric Schaefer for P2. Here comes the Ada Penley. Oh, no, my apologies. That is the 42 getting around the Ada Penley. Now Justin has his sights set on that number 3 of Eric Schaefer going down the straightaway into the bus stop. Axel gonna look left. Oh, Schaefer, I think. Is he damaged or is he just saving? I thought I saw his wheel all jacked up, and that might have been the way he was turning. Schaefer might be saving some fuel here. Yeah, he's in a very high gear. No, maybe not. See, Chestnut's in second gear there. Schaefer's in third. I think Schaefer might be trying to save some fuel to make the end of the stage. Not a bad move at all. Peltier, though, leading the way. Ah. Riley Barden, 27, saying he has crashed. Oh, 33, my bad. Why did I think it was a 27? Maybe he started P27? Ah! That overshot turn one. You like the gear and speed overlay? Alright, give me a second. Pull that back up. There you go. What did you share? A date? Oh my gosh, babe. Peltier. She is just Tokyo drifting. Pedaling into the wall for the final corner. Someone cue the Tokyo Drift theme song, because that is Peltier every single time out of that final corner. It should, like I said, it should be interesting to see what people do here on pitting strategy. I want to say you got to stop twice regardless. Yeah, it's a two-stop race regardless. I just don't know. Yeah, let's go on board through actually. I want to watch it. I just don't know who's going to try to short pit it. I believe Peltier might, because she's not in this for points. She's in this just for fun. Let's see if she does a little Tokyo drift here off the final corner. No, not that. No, not that time. And that's another big thing I haven't mentioned about these cars is wheel hop, huge in these cars. Wheel hop is when you downshift too much, it just causes those rear tires to chatter, and once you start wheel hopping these Xfinity cars, good luck. Ooh, Peltier getting really loose there. Starting a lot of heat in those tires. Pretty Chessman taking advantage of that. Look at the time gain down this straightaway here. About 2/10 alone as they go into the bus stop. Oh, overshot the exit of that corner. It's going to cost some time. Here comes Preety. Oh, Preety, no. Preety overshot it too. And another thing I'm noticing about these cars is you can't really attack the bus stop like you can in a next gen. A next gen, you can really attack that bus stop and just send it in there. These Xfinity cars, you gotta be a little bit more cautious. She's getting tight off that final corner too, I'm noticing. Might need to back up her braking zone. Probably about 25 feet or so. You really want to try to hug that that bottom red and yellow turtles, rumble strips, whatever you want to call them, like she did there. But you really want to do that on final corner too. She's just washing up the track a little too early. Oh, Sam Gordon having issues. Playoff driver, number 5 is Sam Gordon. See what happened here. Oh, just battling Jason Hastings out going in the bus stop. Looking for Gordon. No damage done. It said the 997 to Garrison went off track somewhere as well. Oh, he just locked him up a little bit going into the bus stop. Stupid ads. Hug those curbs. I'll wait till the ads are done. Oh. Alright, so Twitch ads are done, so we're back. And yeah, Farmer, You gotta hug those curves. That kind of goes back to what I was saying, understanding the racing line. I didn't see what she did the last time by. Let's see what she does this time here. Kind of curious. Pretty really hasn't gained any ground, but who has gained ground is that 42 Justin Atkinson. Let's see what he has last time by. Last time by. Oh, him and Alyssa did identical times. Really, the top three identical. I thought Justin was gaining, but I guess not. He was about 2 seconds back. Let's see if Alyssa's able to hug the curves this time. Let's go far chase. Yeah, she's... I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on this. It just feels like she's coming off the curb a little too early in that final corner. But I might be wrong. I haven't turned a lap in these cars in forever. Or maybe it just looks a little different from a far chase, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's see what Pretty does. Next time by, we tend to go in the stage. Pretty really starting to gain ground. A lot of ground. Pretty is really strong through the S is what I've been noticing. But he loses a little bit time here in the bus stop. Yeah, see, he loses a little bit time on that transition from the bus stop to that long sweeping right-hander carousel. And I think that's where Alyssa's strength is. She's able to get through that carousel a little bit quicker. He's Pretty getting a little loose there after that corner exit. Let's see what he does here in that last corner. Yeah, you see Pretty not swinging out as wide as Alyssa here. See, he does in the final corner. Yeah, Pretty just looks like he's able to maintain those curves or stay to the right a little bit longer than Alyssa does. And I really think that helps him, especially on corner exit. I'm about to have a three-way battle for the lead here in a bit. These guys have built a 2-second lead over that fourth place car of Nathan Penley. I'm also kind of curious, how hard is Alyssa going to race Justin? I said it back at Sonoma when it happened. Justin got the win. But did he make an enemy at Sonoma? Did he make someone that's going to make it 10 times harder to get around them? I know if I'm Alyssa, playoff driver or not, you're not going to have an easy job getting around me. If you wreck me like that. I want to see what Justin does here, because Justin has been zooming. Let's see what he does here in that final corner, because I might be wrong. Yeah, you see Justin kind of having a later entry into that second to last corner. Let's see what he does here. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Maybe that's the line you want to run here in these cars at Watkins Glen. Oh, looks like Justin got a really good exit off of turn one. He's going to be to the left of Pretty Chest, but Pretty's going to let him by here. Justin Axon into P2. Here on lap. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. Is that just his Xfinity car? Because I know when I'm racing like GT3s or something like that, any road car here, I can attack that curb in the final corner and actually use that curb to help the car rotate a little bit. Here comes the Sonoma rematch. All over again on lap 11. Peltier, Atkinson. Come up on lap traffic as well. It's going to come up on no money. See Axon really running it wide. Alyssa's kind of more in a defense position right now. Justin able to attack the corners. Gets a good drive off. 12 complete here. Really? Same with the next gen. Oh, Justin gets a really good turn one and exit. Alyssa, though, is going to let him by. I'm not going to challenge him too much here, but I wonder what she's going to challenge him to the bus stop. Yeah, because I know in the next gen you can attack the curbs too. Ooh, Alyssa hitting the curbs there a little bit, and the S is upset the car to come up and lap traffic into the bus stop. That is not the place you want to catch a lap car, Brandon. He's just going to let him by, maybe. Oh, cutting close. Here comes Alyssa Peltier taking advantage of the lap car. Alyssa Peltier using that lap car as a pick and a take back over the lead, going down the straightaway. Whatever straightaway this is called, out of the carousel. But Justin Axel is going to attack the inside as they go into that left-hander. Alyssa's going to watch wide. Justin's going to look to the outside. Also, watch Penley. Penley's been closing in on this battle, too. Justin knows a really good exit out of that final corner. Going to look to the inside of Alyssa Peltier as they go into turn one. He's there in that quarter panel. Side by side they go into turn one. Do they bang doors? No, they don't. Justin gets loose, though. Able to save it. Pretty Chestnut gets around the 42. Here comes Nathan Penley into the mix. I tell you what, these Xfinity drivers, we've had 2 races on road courses, and they have put on a show both times. Pretty Chestnut attacking the inside right now, going into the bus stop. Alyssa, though, going to have the advantage. And this is where she's been strong. It's through that bus stop, able to get a better drive off into the carousel. See Pretty having a little bit of wobble there. Yeah, this is awesome. I always kind of like dread road courses, but these Xfinity series, they have put on a show. It's a 4-car battle. We still got 7 laps to go just in the stage. You know what, Scrubsy? I don't know for sure on that because Justin was quick at Sonoma too, but the long run speed went to Alyssa. Ooh, Penley. I think he might have tank slapped the wall there coming off that final turn. But at Sonoma, Alyssa had the long run speed while Justin had the short run speed. The TA2 race? What's the TA2 race? It's a 4-car battle. Only 1 car lap down. That's Jacob Treat. Had some sort of technical issues. As far as crashing SDK goes, it's been a quiet night for these guys so far. Oh, Pretty looking to the inside into the carousel. Pretty Chestnut wants to leave the exit. The carousel going down the straightaway. Oh, Alyssa cut it close there. Here comes Justin Axon looking to take advantage of looking to the inside of Pretty Chestnut. This is awesome. I'm like a little kid at a candy store watching this. Penley starting to fall off a little bit. He had closed that gap under a second. Now falling back to 1.2 to the leader. Still a 3-car battle, though. We have 5 to go in stage 1. Justin Axon got some... Justin's strength for sure is turn 1. He is able to get a really good entry and exit off that first corner. Look at him to the outside of the 22 through the S's. Gonna look for the advantage down the straightaway into the bus stop. Oh, okay. Your laugh. Shut up, babe. Here comes Nathan Penley. And don't look now. Schaefer's been slowly closing into this battle. A little bit of contact there between Penley and Pretty. Oh, Penley into P3. Oh, that's Brady. Oh, Justin got looser out of the carousel. Yeah. Let them use their stuff up. Oh, and also, another thing I've noticed throughout this race, and really Sonoma, is Justin is really good. I want to say at faking people out, but really good at forcing a driver into defending their position and attacking a corner exit. Like you're going to see right here. Alyssa had to defend going into that corner, and now Justin's going to attack the corner exit. Couldn't quite get the exit we've seen him get in prior laps, but Justin has been really good at that all race long. Get that driver in front of you, get in a defensive position, have them attack the corner at a weird angle and take advantage. Corner exit all over that back bumper of Alyssa Peltier as they go down the straightaway into the bus stop. Justin able to stick to that bumper as they go through the bus stop. Penalty right there too. Should be interesting if anybody pits next time by not this time. No, yeah, this time. I think the top 4 can get away with pitting next time, but if you're not in the top 4, you would have to pit this time to short pit the stage and stay up for some track position. Let's see what they do here. Let's Peltier staying out, Justin staying out, Penley staying out, everybody's staying out this time by. No one trying to come down pit lane to get some track position to start that final stage. As I say that, 12 of Chad Wiggins and 28 of Ludi in the pit lane. The battle's on for the lead. Peltier, Axon, Penley, Chesma all going at it. Schaefer not too far behind. What a race this has been. I can't tell if Axon's there to the inside. He is. Justin Axon to the lead to the bus up. Alyssa overshoots. They're going to run wide. Justin going to run wide. Penley taking advantage of it. They are hopping and jumping through the grass, mowing the lawn, and Penley takes P2. Well, he tries to take P2. Justin able to fight back. Now, I am curious. Do they have a slowdown? Or did they technically serve it already? That should be interesting. Coming to 2 to go here in stage 1. The big boy I think Justin had the advantage. I think Alyssa backed up her zone. I'm not sure what happened there. But yeah, that was insane. Right? They got to. Hold on. No. I'm not sure. Pit lane is closed. 2 to go. Also, another thing to keep in mind is I was talking about maybe short pitting it, but now that I really think about it, tire fall off. Gary Sackerman issues. Mike watch that. He's driver's best time. Wow. Time has fallen off too. They qualified. Justin qualified as a 113. Their best time's only a 114. Last time by is a 1. These guys are 3 seconds off their fastest lap time, which could bring pit strategy into effect in that final stage. When do you pit? As here comes Justin looking to try to get on Alyssa Peltier. Can't quite get it done. He's going to look to the outside. Or the inside, whatever you want to call it. The left or right. If you're Justin, you got to be smart here. You don't want to throw away stage points. Throwing a Hail Mary in for a stage win. I think if you're Justin, you might just have to settle for 9 points. As I say it, 1 to go. Justin looking to the right side of Alyssa. Oh, pretty overshot the corner. He's going to door bang Alyssa. Alyssa's loose to the outside. Everyone able to get around her. Pretty Chestnut just overshot that corner. Alyssa got to pop that clutch and to spin that car around, losing a bunch of valuable track position here. 42 of Justin to the lead. She's still sitting there. I wonder, oh, she was just waiting for the time to come by. Man, what a tough break for Alyssa. Pretty just overshot that. Yeah. Ooh, good point, Kevin. As Justin's gonna win the stage. Why that happened? Let's go back and really take a look what happened. This started back here as Pretty. I think he just wheel hopped it or something. We'll play at full speed here. No, I think he just missed the entry because I think if Alyssa's not there, he misses that corner. He seemed to send it in deep, go to the inside, gets loose. Oh yeah, he had that wheel cranked hard to the right. Yeah, if Alyssa's not there, he just misses that corner. Yell's gonna come up for stage break. Yep. Yeah, I mean, whoa, what are you doing? Is he saving? Not sure what that was about. Huh. Maybe he's close on fuel. Also, Riley Barden had the meatball. Oh, I think that's when he slammed it into the corner. Damn, these guys are gonna make it on a whole nother time. Oh. 25 to go. We're gonna have 22 to go. Ooh, and that could be interesting on fuel. Maybe they don't gotta stop in that second stage. This might turn into fuel saving. Ooh, this could get interesting. Anyways, while we're under stage caution, we're running that, and we'll be right back for the conclusion of this insane race here at Watkins Glen. All right, and we're back. Justin May assumes the lead. He short pitted that stage. He's going to lead himself a lap here tonight. Get a bonus point. kind of curious if anyone's going to come down pit lane this time by and top off on fuel. So I truly feel this has turned into a fuel saving race. I won't say full fuel saving, but just may coming down. None of the leaders coming down, it looks like. I guess everyone feels they can make a distance from here on fuel. Unfortunately, Justin May does not lead a lap here at Watkins Glen. So, dude, that's what I'm saying, Farmer. Like, I'm sorry. I truly feel the next gen would be a blast at Bathurst. Or another one that a track I just recently bought, Canadian Tire. I think they would be fun there too. I think what Tony usually tries to do, I think he usually tries to go to one, and this is the Cup Series. I think, damn, that's loud. I think he tries to go to one Cup, like one road course on the Cup schedules, whether it be Coda, Sonoma, Glen. I don't think we'll ever go to Chicago straight course. I hope not. The Roval, and I think he tries to go to one fantasy track or a track that NASCAR doesn't go to. I don't own Zaderport. I've never raced there, so I can't vouch for that track. No, Scrubsy. You better get put in timeout for that one. You wild. All right, Greenfoot back at the year 22 to go here at Watkins Glen. Scrubsy, you wild for that one, dude. Wiggins leading the way. Able to get a really good turn one entry. He's drive off here and go into the sunset. I don't... Vandy's like Euro Watkins Glen. Nordschleife. Where... Oh, why Green Flag Racing? I gotta figure out what Nordschleife is. Have it. Are you talking about Nürburgring? Or, yeah, well, no. It's a non-F1 part of the ring. So, give me a second. Let me go to... I can only select two configurations. I don't know. no! Chad Wiggins with issues! What happened there? Did he get a bump? Oh, he did! Bad bump. Justin did have a slowdown from that. I wonder if he served it yet. He has. Chad Wiggins probably not a happy camper. Should be interesting to see if there's any penalties from that. Alan Grindle having issues, falling way back. Alan Grindle to the wall in turn 1. A lot of damage to that 37 machine. What happened here to Grindle? Oh, he just locked it up going into the corner to the inside of Schaefer. Yeah, just I think a little wheel hop got him there. Banks, whoa, Banks having a close call. Peltier, your only non-playoff driver in the top 10. Justin Axon leading the way. Scott Stewart, P2. Nathan Penley, 3rd. Oh, actually, speaking of Peltier, has some issues there, I think, in the bus stop. She did. Overshot it yet again. Oh, I think Golgard's got on the brakes a little too much. Maybe Alyssa was able to attack the corner more. She goes back through and recuts the grass there in the bus stop and able to keep it going, staying in front of Gary Sack into P9. About the year starting to struggle now. So I was talking about getting out of your rhythm. You gotta calm down and just get back in your rhythm. Justin Axel starting to drive away from the field. I thought Nürburgring had more than 2 configs. Oh, it did. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, Peltier having a lot of issues. Gary Sack having issues. That's a playoff driver here. Oh, no! Oh! Alyssa Peltier's moment. Dang, she went off track. Oh, wow. Hold on a second. Oh. She actually got a little help. Gary Sachs just got loose, got in the backer, spun her around. Hard impact to the outside wall. Or not outside wall, what do you consider that wall? Fortunately for Alyssa, was looking like possible Sonoma redemption has turned into disaster. That 42 at Justin starting to drive away from the field. Well, this was a fun race. Justin May, watch out. 16 to go this time by. I'm watching Kevin Biggs. He's slowly starting to charge his way through the field. Working on William Peters now. This is a battle for P5. Banks just in front of these guys. He's had a quiet night. I believe he finished top 10 in that first stage. Not the qualifying effort he wanted, but got a top 10, or not top 10, top 5 as of right now, Brandon Banks. Brady Price, I was just talking about Brady during qualifying, talking about he might not have been the quickest guy out there qualifying, but if he can keep the wheels on that car and keep it going straight, he can get a top 10. We got 16 to go, and here he is sitting P9, looking at a top 10 finish if he's able to keep that spot. Getting a little loose there through the bus stop, nothing major. As Brandon Banks, William Peters, and Kevin Biggs going at it for fourth. Kevin Biggs looking to the inside of William Peters, going into the left-hander right there, and get that P5 taken away from the 86. Now setting his sights on that number 54 machine of Brandon Banks. Top 4 drivers, all playoff guys. Kevin Biggs, not the round he had wanted. Not a good race at Kentucky, and unfortunately had to miss last week. I believe there's some work that knocked him out of the playoffs. Freddie Chestnut, he's looking to get around William Peters, or not William Peters, my bad. Tom Golker in a 77. Golker, another one of those guys having a quiet night, sitting with a P10 finish as of right now. He's able to keep that for 15 more laps. The big question though is fuel. Who can make it from here? Can they all make it? Is someone gonna have to pit? I don't know. Justin Axon was just driving away from the field. And I'm going to say this. With Schaefer being so far off the pace, I'm almost curious if they can't make it. Because we saw that last stage, Schaefer fell back a little bit. Maybe thought he'd be close on fuel. But then he closed that gap back down to under 2 seconds. So he has the speed to be right there with Justin. He's just falling back a little bit, about 10 seconds off the lead, and maybe just trying to save some fuel. See him in 4th gear here. Downshifting just to 3rd. Yeah, I think Schaefer's saving, because I think everybody else is going down to 2nd there. It's going down to 3rd gear in the bus stop. I'm kind of curious, does Schaefer ever go down to 2nd? No, Schaefer's never hit 2nd gear. And here's the next question. Is Schaefer too far off the pace? The last time by, Justin ran a 115. Schaefer running a 117. 2 seconds off the pace. Whoops. Schaefer just letting Kevin Biggs by here. And I almost would imagine his teammate Brandon Banks is probably in the same boat. Just right around in 3rd and 4th gear, never getting down to 2nd to try to save fuel to the end. DBR has been the only team winning so far in the playoffs. They had a round 1 sweep. Banks winning race 1, Schaefer winning race 2. Looking to keep that streak alive if they can make it on fuel. And these guys can't. DBR are going to go back to victory lane and go 3 for 3 in the playoffs. Meantime, though, Justin, I think Justin right now, you just got to get as big of a lead as possible. If you have to come down pit lane, let me rephrase that. If I'm Justin, I say you pit next time by. If you are not good on fuel, pit next time by and get fresh tires put on that car so you can really put in some laps. Because you're... Ooh. Let's put here coming up pit lane. Because you're going to fall back pretty into pit lane. Pretty pitting this time. Because the time down pit lane... Let's take a look at this real quick. Granted, they were pacing, so I'm kind of curious. So what is pit lane time with 4 tires? Pit lane time. There we go. 46 seconds. Yeah, you got to come in now, and when you come out, you just got to go. And I will say this, I'm kind of surprised Evan Ludi has not had a strong performance. Ludi is usually pretty good at road courses. No, Axel choosing to stay out. He's either good on fuel or he's just trying to run the tank dry. I would pit early and get fresh tires put on the car as soon as I can so you really can put in some hot laps. Because Schaefer's only 18 seconds back. Right now, you're looking at coming out about 30 seconds behind Schaefer. He did, but here's the thing. Tony told me ahead of time, fuel window's about 20-ish laps. They went back green flag race with 22 to go. They pitted with 24 to go. So a couple pace laps on the tank. I don't think Justin's good on fuel. And the biggest reason I'm saying that is because Schaefer and Banks have fallen so far off the pace when Schaefer is right there with Justin in that first stage. That's what I'm saying. If I'm Justin and you're not good on fuel, you have to pit sooner than later. Because you want to get those 4 tires put on your car as soon as possible to really put in some hot laps. And right now, we're halfway through the final stage. This time by. Now he's staying up, man. Justin, I'm telling you. If you can hear me, man, you got to pit. I know. Someone on his team messages me sometimes. The more. No, yeah, I get that. But the thing is right now, so he's just going to get slower with the more laps he's putting on these tires. So, you see the best times in 113. Oh, they're wrecking in front of him! Oh, we'll look at that in here in a second. So, best time by to 113. Last time by, Justin ran a 115. So, he's starting to run slower and slower and slower laps. Alright, what happened to Alyssa here? Looking to the inside of Brandon, he is. Huggy just better adored. Oh, he. That's funny. And that really cost him some time too, because what's he gonna do this time by? He had to come to a damn near complete stop. Wow, 120. Well, no. Yeah, it's not a good idea, but it's doable. You just... It's doable. I'm just going to leave it at that. Oh, Justin, where'd you go? There he is. I mean, it was technically for... No, it was not for... I think it was for position. Yeah, it may have been for position. I don't know. Bates coming to pit lane. Stewart coming to pit lane. Ooh, does Justin have enough fuel? He's still going down to the second gear in the bus stops, too. I don't think Justin's good on fuel. And if he's not, that could open up door for Schaefer and Banks to possibly go at it for the win. Be a good old DBR 1-2 finish yet again. I think we had that last week. See what I think. I think DBR finished 1-2 last week. I'm not 100% sure. Let me go back and look. Brady Price in the pit lane this time by. No, they had a 1-2 finish at Kentucky. That's what it was. Right now, if Justin pits, he's going to come out probably... I mean, even if he just takes just fuel, he's going to come out 5th or 6th. I guarantee it. Unless Penley pits. Oh, is Penley or pit? I think. We'll find out. No, Penley's not pit yet. Stewart has, though. And Stewart came out 6th. Yeah, he's 20 seconds behind. Oh, he's coming in this time. Penley Peterson this time. Yeah. So he'll come up 3rd. Even with just a splash of fuel, he'll still come out 3rd. Unless he just has that Joey Logano fuel tank and he has enough fuel. I'm not sure, though. Oh, I have to say that. He's going in this time. Aw. The kitty's asleep. Kitty. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. If I was Justin, I would have pitted with 11 to go. Put 4 fresh tires on it, put fuel in it, and just been putting down some heaters. I think at the end of the day, it's going to cost him. As Schaefer and Banks coming down the front stretch right now, getting around Justin Axon. Put Eric Schaefer back in the lead. DBR looking to go 3 for 3 here in the playoffs when it comes to wins. He's out of pit lane, just 6 seconds back. This could get interesting. What do you keep saying Looney for? Oh, he's 5. Oh, damn, he's 5th. That's why. Looney, okay. What are their last time by? 117. They're still just running 3rd gear. This could get interesting. This could get interesting. And Justin was running about a second and a half. Whoa, this could get really interesting. Okay. Gary's not having a good race. I mean, he's sitting 13th, a decent finish. This could get interesting. But now Banks, hold on. So Banks is in second. Let's see what Schaefer's doing. Schaefer's been running third gear or fourth gear really this whole run. 4 to go. If Justin gains a second and a half a lap, the end of this race could get really interesting. See what Schaefer does here into the bus stop. Third gear. Yeah, he's just running third. And there's Justin right behind him. I might have been way wrong. He just topped it off and went, I think. Ah! Alright, there we go. We're back. Hold on a second. Let me close out an SDK. It crashed on me because I broke my PC. I hit something I wasn't supposed to hit. Alright. Search. That. Search. That. Alright. But Banks has actually jumped in front of Sir Schaefer. Whoops. You see, last time by, Justin was 2.5 seconds quicker than Schaefer. It's gonna be close. I wouldn't say slow traffic, Farmer. I think Justin May's actually, let's see. So Schaefer running 118, May's running. He's running about the same. He's not like super slow. 2 to go. Justin acting a second and a half quicker. He's gonna get loose off of turn 1. I still feel, I think pitting early, taking 4 would have been a strategy. Oh, Brandon Banks just missed the bus stop. That's going to open the door for Justin to really catch up. Oh, we're going to have a battle with 1 to go. These guys probably go all out here. Will they have enough fuel? Here comes Justin around the carousel. 1-6 back. Question is, does Schaefer have enough fuel to go all out for one final lap? I don't know, because he would have been running 2-3 second fast laps than he is right now. 1/4 the gap. He accidentally ran 8/10 quicker. Schaefer starting to pick up the pace. Oh, Justin, I got a really good exit. Deep yards me side by side through the S's. It's going to slow him down. Justin's going to close the gap. 7/10 is the gap as they start going the straightaway into the bus stop. Here comes the 42. These guys are probably going to create a roadblock for that 42. Schaefer gonna try his best to hold off Justin here. They go through the bus stop. They make contact. Schaefer's around. Banks is gonna drive away. Contact was made in the bus stop, and that's all that's needed for Brandon Banks. He's gonna drive away from the mayhem and win for the second time in the playoffs. I said it when he won to watch out. He is not someone you want to let in to the playoffs. Brandon Banks to come out of the final corner here at Watkins. And then Brandon Banks win a third race of the season and advance his way into the round of 8. Oh, he's out. And he's out too. Oh, that's all that was needed was that race with him and Jackson and Schaefer. Oh, no. Let's go back and look at that, too. Whoa. That was Gary Sack. Let's go back and see exactly what happened there. Yeah, Schaefer was to battle him hard. Ooh, did Schaefer come down on him? Whoops. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Schaefer absolutely turned down on them. Yeah, just no room. Oh, he's him again. I mean, you got to know those two are probably in chat knowing Banks doesn't have enough fuel. So Schaefer's probably like, hey, man, get around me. I'll just battle him hard in the bus stop. I mean, was it dirty? I don't know if I could call that dirty. I mean, it's just hard racing, final lap. You know your teammate's low in fuel. Yeah. It was definitely teamwork going on there. Just like trying to help your teammate get a win, but hey, when you have teams, this is what goes on. You know, Schaefer gave no room at all. But I don't know if we can really follow him. Banks gonna win the race. Once again. Brandon Banks. Just burning it down. Alright. Oh. Let's kick it off with the guy out there doing some donuts out there. Justin Axton, what is going on, man? Coming up short. I thought the strategy should have been pitting with like 11 to go, taking tires and fuel, putting in quicker laps. I don't know if it would have paid off. Clearly this strategy could have paid off. Just hard racing going into the bus stop, final lap. Man, so you and Schaefer got into it, and Banks drives away with the win.
Yeah, man, that was a lot of fun race. First, I just want to give a huge apology to Chad Wiggins there. I mean, he just broke a little earlier than I expected him to, and after I was on the brakes, I tried to avoid him, just nothing I could do. So, really sorry to him for being up there. Just feel really bad about that.
You
but
straight up said,
yeah,
yeet!
after that, yeah, yeah. Like I said, I feel bad for that. Just nothing I can do about it now other than apologize and just oh well.
I gotta ask you something because you race the road a lot. You dominated Sonoma. Come out here tonight. You pretty Alyssa. Wow, what a show you guys put on that first stage. I was watching you guys go through that final corner, and I know a lot of the cars I race here, you want to hug the curb. Was that not the line in these Xfinity cars to hug the curb, not final corner? You either run it about a half a lane up, and I thought Alyssa was overdriving, and I started seeing you and Pretty were doing the same line. Was that just the ideal line here at the Glen for the Xfinity cars out of that final turn?
Yeah,
Really?
I mean you can touch that curb, but yeah, I don't think it's you want to like grab it too much, but.
Okay, so here's my next question. Is that the ideal line in any car here, or is that just more of a line for the Xfinity car?
Honestly, I have no clue. I have not run Watkins Glen enough to let you know about that.
You suck! Alright, man, well, congrats on the P3. Solid points night for you. Winning the first stage, coming across P3. If you run Bathurst this weekend, good luck in that race. Um, if are you running Bathurst?
I will not be.
Damn, you're missing out. All right, man. Well, once again, congrats on that P3. I'll let you get your shout outs in, and good luck next week at Atlanta.
Hey, thank you very much. I just want to give a quick shout out to my team. Obviously, SVR couldn't be here without them. Shout out to my wonderful fiance for letting me race every Monday night. Also, shout out to her dad. It's her birthday today. Shout out to you guys, the broadcasters and the admin team, for all you guys do. So, thank you very much, and see you next week.
One quick question before I let you go.
Yes, sir.
Would the strategy of pitting with 11 to go and taking 4 tires and putting in those quick laps, could that maybe have paid off a little bit better for you, or do you think this was the right call, what you did?
Um, I'm not sure. I don't know. I know that a couple people did take tires. I don't know exactly how it helped, that if it helped or hurt, but I couldn't tell you about that.
I mean, Pretty bounced back to the top 5. I think he was running just around
Okay.
10th or 11th. So
Well, maybe then, but
who knows what
I guess
been, right?
guess we'll never know.
Yeah. All right, man. Congrats on the P2
Hey, thanks, Isaac.
or P3. All right, next let's put out our P2 finisher. Eric Schaefer. Some Twitch chat calling it dirty. I just calling it battling for a second place when you know your teammate has low on fuel and you just got to make it hard for him to get around noon. He had fuel. But hey, someone come across P2. Solid race for DBR. You guys have had a playoff sweep so far. I guess if you guys keep the pattern going, I guess you're looking to win next week, right?
Try to. I just say shout out to all the keyboard warriors out there. You want to come out here and talk junk? Come on with it. I'm all about it.
Man, I'm gonna put it this way. Me being a team guy too, I probably know what you're doing. You knew you had to battle him hard going into the bus stop, knowing Banks was probably low on fuel because Banks ran out coming to the line. So that really was the only move to let one of you guys win. I'm not gonna say I disagree with it. I'm not gonna say I agree with it. I think team wise, it was the right move to do. Just make contact there, and unfortunately, it happens. On to next week.
Oh yeah, it is what it is. I mean, me and Atkinson has had our issues all year. Typically, I'm on the wrong side of the end of getting wrecked by him.
That's right. Yeah, you guys have
or
had
one
some
of my
run-ins.
teammates, or one of my teammates is getting wrecked. I think it's, and if I'm not mistaken, didn't he run over Chad Wiggins tonight and straight up screw his entire race? I mean, come on now. It's all good.
I mean, yeah, and then when you put it that way, I mean, you got to race people how you want to be raced, and when people have rubbed you wrong, you're not going to let them by as easily. So, but
I mean, I've done this in real life, and I've also done it in real life to where you fuck somebody else's car up, you go beat their ass.
Hey,
So
that's $20.
it is. I mean, it is what it is. So.
All right, man. Well, let's get your shout-outs in, man. You guys in DBR have been on a tear these playoffs, struggle to get it going throughout the season, and man, you guys gonna be hard to beat the rest of these playoffs. I know Atlanta's anybody's game, but if I'm not mistaken, DBR has ran fairly well at Super Series this year. I think you guys have linked up and ran decent. I can't remember. My memory sucks. But looking at next round, Bristol and Texas, I mean, that definitely fits you and Brandon Banks to the T. So, looking forward to see what you guys can do next week. Where did you finish stage 1? Third, right?
Mm-hmm.
So P3 in stage 1, second place here. Really solid points night. Looking to get a pretty good buffer going to next week at Atlanta, where anything can happen. So good luck next week at Atlanta. I'll let you get your shout outs in, man. And once again, congrats on that second place finish.
Yeah, I appreciate everything you do broadcasting it. Appreciate all the admins in here, Davey and all the guys, Matt and everybody. Shout out to Banks for getting a W for the team. Shout out to Hastings getting I think a top 10 there.
P10, yep.
And yeah, he needed that. Yeah, just shout out to all the DVR guys. Paul set up shop for all your fix sets. And yeah, we'll go on to next week and have a blast.
Hey, so I'm glad he said that because I was running fixed yesterday and I was like, someone keeps saying shout out to the fixed setup. How does that work? Do they just do like videos showing you how to adjust your setup for the tracks, or do they give you a setup you can download that you can upload in iRacing?
That's something you would have to join Drinking Bros Racing to figure out there, my good friend.
I was gonna Paul set up shop then.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, congrats on that PT, man.
Thank you, brother.
Next, let's pull down our race winner running out of gas coming out of the final corner. But hey, man, you get it done. And I said it 2 weeks ago, and I'll say it again. You were not the guy people wanted in the playoffs when you won. What track was that?
We couldn't remember. I couldn't
No,
even remember what track it was we won.
I couldn't either. But I remember when you won that race, I said that is not what you wanted to happen. You don't want Banks in the playoffs, and you and Schaefer have been on an absolute tear this playoff, man. Third win for you guys overall. You have finished top 5 in every race so far. Man,
Yeah.
if I'm
Yeah.
an Xfinity driver, I'm kind of worried because next round you go to Bristol and Texas, and those are two tracks that really fit you and you and Schaefer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, those are going to be really good tracks for us. Schaefer really is really good at the last 3 tracks. So if he gets there,
and
it's going to be tough. So.
if I'm not mistaken, he either dominated Bristol last season or he won it or something like that.
I don't know. He'll be there. I'm not no doubt in my mind. And Richmond's probably his favorite track So with that being the
Final.
finale, if he's there, he's going to be tough. So Justin's running good though. I mean, he's running good every single week. He's just getting a bad pit call or something that just kind of gets him out of sync. And but he's going to be tough. He's going to be there at the end. I no doubt in my mind. And there's a couple of these other guys that are coming on here at the end of the season that are running really good. So I mean, you never know. Like I said, luckily we can go into Atlanta next week and not have to really worry about it. That was one of the things I was kind of worried about. I wish it was old Atlanta we were running, but new Atlanta is always tough. So we can go in there and actually have a good time and try to see if we can get Schaefer some points and maybe a win.
Yeah, and I wish they would rescan New Atlanta because when you watch the Xfinity cars there, it doesn't really drive like a super speedway no more. It's in real life, it's starting to drive a lot like old Atlanta. So
it's more handling now. It's starting to kind of come back to where you actually have to drive it a little bit. So, that would be nice. I don't think that's going to happen before we get there, but
it might not happen for a couple years.
yeah, I don't think they really care about us going to Atlanta, so they're not going to get in there and do that. But yeah, it should be fun regardless. I think if everybody just kind of drives with their head on, we maybe can get some good green flag runs in. It's always tough, but like I said, if we regardless, I'm going to go in there and have a good time. So hey, whatever. Like I said, maybe we get to the next round, and I don't know. We'll see.
Also, if you haven't raced New Atlanta lately, the pit commitment cone is turn 3, so that should be interesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't done that, so that'll be something I need to practice.
They don't have the speed like real life does, but you can't enter off of 4 no more. You have to enter off of 3. So, so if you could take turn 3 180 miles an hour in the apron, go right on for it, you have to get down to 55 by the pit cone. But the commitment line is turn 3. So
yeah, well, the problem is, can we get there on green flag stop? So that's gonna be the biggest issue. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. So
I don't know. These Xfinity cars are super speedways. They are so touchy. They're like Arca now. He's like, you can't touch the back end or you lose. Yeah.
yeah. So it'll be fun regardless for me. So hey, I don't care.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get your shout-outs in. I don't know if you're doing Bathurst. I forgot to ask Schaefer if he was, but if you are, good luck at Bathurst this weekend.
No, I'm definitely not a road course guy. Like I said tonight, this was just a
What?
fluke. Yeah, I'm telling you, this was not on speed. This was just straight up strategy here. So Justin had the car to beat. I just think that was, I don't know. I don't know if he said he could make it in practice, and I was like, well, I mean, we obviously could. So I mean, I don't know if he just runs the track so much differently than us. I mean, he's fast. So, I mean, I don't know.
You say you're not a road course guy, but you
I'm
finished
not.
first. You won tonight, and you finished top 4 at Sonoma, only 8/7 off of Atkinson. I find it hard to believe.
I'm not bad, but I'm never like a winning speed car. I'm just a guy. I can keep it on the track. That's my thing. Like I'm not gonna overdrive the corner. I'm not gonna make these huge mistakes where I just completely miss a corner. That's my thing. I'm usually a top 10 guy in majority of the leagues, and but never winning speed. I mean for sure. There's always somebody in there that's just way faster than me. So whenever I can do this and get one every once in a while, and hey, I'll take them. I'll take every single one of them.
All right, man. Congrats on Atlanta. Let's get your shout-outs in again. I would wish you good luck next year, Atlanta, but you really don't need it. You're locked into the next round.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you putting on the broadcast. City Design's responsible in the league. Tony, Davey for all the everything they do. Schaefer, the good win, good soft hop too. I think that should pretty much get him to the next round, I believe.
He's leading the
With the
points right
points,
now,
yeah,
20
he should.
above the cut line.
Yeah, I think as long as he finishes next week, I think he'll be okay. Like I said, good finish for Jason tonight. He has been running kind of crappy lately. For him to get a top 10 is good for him. And like I said, just everybody that comes out and watches, appreciate it. And like I said, we'll go on next week and have some fun.
All right, man. Good luck.
All right, man. Thank you.
Alrighty, so this race was interesting. I'll tell you that much. You had the insane racing for the stage win. Stage one kind of got a little boring there. The fuel strategy kicked off with a little bit of drama at the end. Kind of sent them all over again. An accident on the losing end this time of closing lap mayhem, but definitely a great race. We do got a lot of racing left this week. Trucks and Arc, I believe, are on their last race before the playoffs start. Let me double check that. They are. So Trucks and Arca, one race to go in the regular season until we start the playoffs for those guys. Trucks going to Watkins, Glen Tuesday night for 50 laps. Wow, that's longer than tonight. Interesting. All right. And then Arca, they did a little adjusting there. They'll be going to Las Vegas. 85 laps of racing there for their final race of the regular season. That'll be Thursday night. And, of course, Wednesday night, we got the Cup Series. They're going to kick off their round of 12 here at Watkins Glen. 65 laps of racing stages break. Stages are 20 and 40. So that should be an interesting thing as the Cup guys start battling it out for the championship there. And then we'll kick it off next week with the Xfinity guys going to Atlanta. Once again, for those of you guys competing at Bathurst this weekend, good luck to all. Have fun in the rain. I know I am not. I got to get some practice in for that. But we'll see you guys next time. Y'all stay safe and have a good week.